What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Philip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, make sure y'all click the like button down below, give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all click the subscribe button, but make sure y'all click that bell so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today's video is a movie review on one of the classic movies of 1996, and that's A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. So without further ado, let's begin. Before there was How to Be a Player, there was A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, where you have Martin Lawrence playing as Darnell, the one guy that could get the girls. He works at this nightclub called Chocolate City, and the girls that he be getting be really good looking. One of them got kids, but Darnell's not the pappy. And he has a homeboy named T that he works with at the club, and he's also not. Actually, he tries to get girls, but he just not like how Darnell is. Like, he's just a failed attempt. But anyway, moving forward, this is where we meet the mysterious woman named Brandy, who ends up appearing out of nowhere. But when her music is being played for the introduction of her, that's when you hear like this mysterious, eerie music. And T tried to shoot his shot with Brandy, but it come off as a failed attempt. Actually, it was just a failed attempt. And then Darnell, he ends up giving Brandy a little VIP pass to come to the club. She come by a day or two later, and one of Darnell's shorties started mouthing off to him about where's her VIP pass and shit. And then Brandy showed up to the club. She's like, I came to see the club, not you. Damn, imagine getting shut down and you end up being so desperate that you had to jot down her license plate number and the place that she work at. A little stalkerish right there, my boy. Gotta keep my eye on you. And he ends up reuniting with this girl he knows from back in the past. Her name is Mia. She fine and attractive. Darnell showed up to Brandy's job, which caused him to get thrown out by the security guards. By the way, Brandy's into real estate. She's a real estate agent. And he got turned down again. And then there was a time he showed up to this house that was up for sale. It looked like it could be worth at least 900 G's or 1 million. But he managed to get her finally, but they don't not boost. So it's like this is where we get to the part of his dilemma. Like, he's stuck with choosing which girl he want, either Brandy or Mia. And then he ends up getting a little jealous because of this dude named Reggie, who ends up having feelings for Mia as well. But Mia only likes him as a friend. And then we go to this one night after a night of partying with peeps at Chocolate City. Darnell ends up going to Brandy's place, and she informs him that she cannot be hurt again. And he claims that he loves her. Oh yeah, I also forgot to make mention that if this is a bet between both Darnell and T. If Darnell knocked boots with Brandy, T had to say that Darnell was the man. Fast forward back to where Darnell is at Brandy's house. She tells him that she cannot be hurt again because of a previous relationship. And they still end up having the little bump and grind session. Hell, even during the bump and grind session, she tries to tell him that she done put some hot shit into her ex-husband. That should have been a red flag to run for the hills while you still have enough time, boy. And then he ends up finding out that Mia ends up having to go. She decided she want to go back into the Navy and shit, or Army. And he's like, you want me to prove that I got nothing but love for you and you only? Like, he threw out the shit that Brandy bought for him. All the good looking suits. All of it. Out of the limo that he was borrowing. And then he was supposed to show back to her house because they was going to celebrate for her birthday. But he didn't. He ends up getting rid of the girls that he was dealing with. And they didn't take that very kindly. And that was only because he wants to be with Mia and Mia only now. And then Brandy shows up to the house that he's at, of course, and tried to serve him some burnt up pieces of bacon. And he ended up moving her to the wall, but in a violent manner, to the point where this is where things start to get really, really serious. She ends up hitting herself in the face with a bag filled with this black bag filled with oranges, and slamming her own hand to the door, to the point where she's making a false report to get Darnell arrested in order to get revenge for the way that she's been treated by Darnell. To make matters even worse, she even throws a brick into the front windshield of his Nissan truck. And Darnell's mama was about 5 seconds of bringing back that Vera from Harlem's Night. About some, come on. She was ready for it. Darnell tries to get a restraining order, but the police laughed at the situation. And then that ends up with his tires being completely being took out and whatnot. Then he ended up trying to call things off with Mia because Brandy is threatening her. And then the club ended up catching on fire. And then Darnell tried to get revenge on Brandy, which led to him being tied up and shot. Then T and Mia try to stop Darnell or save Darnell. Actually, pretty much the same shit, but still. T ends up getting knocked out unconscious by Brandy. And then this led to Brandy bringing Mia upstairs. And that's where we see all three of them fall out of the window of the second story house. They went from there to being in the pool. And Darnell is suffering a gunshot wound to the head and other injuries that's not related to being shot. Excuse me. Darnell survived this incident, but as for Brandy, she's in prison. It's going to take a while to get that dent fixed in her heart. And that's pretty much how the movie ends. If y'all haven't seen The Thin Line Between Love and Hate, I advise y'all to go watch it right now. And I would like to say thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Make sure y'all click the like button down below, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section down below what was your favorite part of A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Quote your favorite line from that movie. And don't forget to click that subscribe button, but make sure y'all click that bell so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to add me on my social media at YoungPhilip_00. That's Instagram, Snapchat, Ryan361005, and TikTok at YoungPhilip00. With that being said, I am out.